And boom! Here we are, another Monday episode coming to you live from not the normal place. This is actually my bedroom. I have people over. My sister's home, and I don't want to disturb her and all her whatever she's doing downstairs, so I'm here in my room. And you're not going to see the rest of it, I guarantee you. But on to what's important, today's video. Today's video is dealing with something that's special to me, at least, and that's music. Music in video games. Oh, baby. Ooh, you give me a good theme song and some good background music while I'm playing. So, I like to point out mostly probably one of the best games that's come out in the past few years that has music that really does it right for video game is Fallout 3. If you've ever actually managed to not listen to GNR, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because GNR is awesome. It's 3Dog, come on, best radio announcer in video game ever. Adrian Connor. I think that game, its main theme, first of all, does something that's unparalleled. If you've ever listened to with headphones, and I recommend if you have not, if you have it on a computer, start it up with headphones on, or go pull up on YouTube and listen to that introduction, the very beginning music. When the French horns first come in with that ba da da, when they first hit that is how you sell a gamer who's also a musician. Which I'm a musician. I'll just get it out right now. I'm a musician. I also play music. I'm not the best musician, but I'm a musician nonetheless. And the ambient music that exists also in Fallout 3 is spectacular. When you're walking around at night or in the daytime and you don't have Galaxy News Radio on, someone doesn't. You don't have Galaxy News Radio on? What's wrong with you? Don't you like 3Dog? And the awesome music from the 50s and 60s? Yeah. I love that music, by the way. But when you're walking around, it's very simple ambient music. Usually it involves animal noises. It's very simple tones. It's very quiet. But the second you get in combat, you'll know because there's this change. Music instantly shifts, and you know you're in combat. It kind of spoils a little bit of the game because, not spoils, but ruins, because you'll be walking around and suddenly you hear the music change and you're like, oh, there's a Deathclaw nearby, and it prepares you, so Galaxy News Radio. Win. And the music, what it does for a game is promote artistry that exists within a game. Sorry, my computer just went bloop. And I wish games did that more, especially open world games, like Fallout 3 was. Fallout 3 is a very open world RPG, and the music suits it perfectly. And I've been playing the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer demo, so good. And I can't hear the music because usually it's too loud. But, I wish I could hear more of the music because there's some very good music in every game. I recently purchased a $5 album off of iTunes that has about 23 tracks of just excellent video game music. And you have Mario in there, maybe some Final Fantasy stuff. There's also some things, I'm pretty sure people are like, wait, there's music in that game? Like Call of Duty or Battlefield. There's music from both of those games in there, and there's some good music in that game. There's some very, very tension-making music that really sells a game when you hear it, but because of how big of a focus on action there is these days, you don't really hear it, which is unfortunate. And there's also a track from BioShock, and it's a originally composed piece, and it does a lot of very, very interesting things with string instruments. And string instruments are not my specialization. I'm a percussionist. I hit things to make music, which is the best job ever. I get to hit stuff to make music. fusion chord amps, you know. Pulling out all the Day 9 references I possibly can. And when an instrument has such an effect, like I said with the French horn in Fallout 3, the strings for this Bioshock music, if it can touch that emotional nerve the musicians have, because if you're a musician out there, then you know what I'm talking about when you hear some good music. You're like, like the first time I heard Halo music, I was like, good job, McDonald. Oh, God. Just talking music makes me think. This video is kind of rambly, but it's important that I tell you that music factors a lot into how much I like a game. It really does. A lot of musicians probably say that too. If there isn't music that sells them, they're probably not going to like it. And certainly, you can talk about music games like Guitar Hero or Dance Dance Revolution. And, you know, those soundtracks can change a lot, depending on how much you like a game. But if a game's music strikes that chord, nice little pun there, you know. If a game's music pulls a player in just by its very nature, that's really personal. That can really, really sell a game to a person. And it might not even be that good of a game. But if that happens, it's a good job with that music. Music's important. Don't skip on it. It can do a lot for your game. Told you, I'm back, baby. I'm probably going to have to end up doing this setup for a couple more days until she leaves, or if she's not here when I'm recording. But thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll probably have their social information in this little box section down here. Have a good day gaming. If you're playing Mass Effect 3 on the Xbox 360, I'm out there.